We set the trend in the script.
You are, you have been, you will be under the groove.
Snip this glue, get in the zone, because we got to go do something. So that's what we did. And I'm going to be honest with you, I used to like it. You got people from the east and the west and different places, you know, to come over and groove with us.
Was Hoover Groovers a part of Hoover? You know, never met a Hoover Groover. Me and you was never in my life. But
a part of what was called the Bonzella Crips.
Hoovers ain't started no Hoover Crips. And we hit that hand moving on you, walking in your house.
Wait, do that again.
Hit that hand moving on you, that messed up your whole party. You all, you have been, you will be under the groove.
Trade 4711, the deuce and the 9. Hoover, hey people. Look, man, I got another original for you. This is Lil John, 9 Deuce Hoover Crip. And as an honorary guest, we got T-Bird, man. You know, 9 Deuce Hoover also. I'm going to start with Lil John, man, because you know what? Lil John got something to say, man. You know, not just about Hoover, but about cripping, about society, man, and how this shit is going and where it comes from to how it's going. You know what I mean? He has an understanding how this shit really started, man. And his perspective, I think, is needed for this get down. So, Lil John, man, you know, let's start with how long you been with this shit, man?
4th grade.
4th grade. So that's to me, that's knee high to a grass top. That's from the dirt. That's from the dirt, man. That's from the dirt, man. Okay. You said 4th grade, and I ain't even said, man, how long you been on Hoover. You said Hoover from the 4th grade. So I understand that. Where'd you come up at? On Hoover? Yeah.
First stop, 79th, Figueroa and Hoover.
Real shit?
Second stop, 80th and Hoover.
Get your mic. Get your mic for me, Lil John.
Stop, 94th, Hoover and Figueroa.
Bring a little closer. I got to tell you that. There you go.
102nd, Figueroa and Grand. Just
it's been between Hoover and Vermont, period. Vermont Fig, period.
Figueroa baby, huh?
Yeah. A fig, real fig baby. A real back on fig.
Figueroa baby.
Get out right here.
Back in the day.
What's your name, homie?
T-Bird.
Come on, man. Let them know right here. Quick.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
T-Bird low.
Okay.
I with the big homie, man. I mean, you know, push the line, man. I'm here. Right. I'm here with the homie. Bust the line.
And I didn't mean to do that, man, without, you know, I want the homeboy to get his in before we get, you know, started with Lil John, because Lil John already about to let us know some shit, man, from knee high to a grasshopper. 4th grade with this Hoover shit, but been on Hoover most of your life. The majority of your life. Can you recall, let's say back in the day for cripping?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. It was black on black.
Like that there.
And everybody was blood. Everybody.
Hold on. You get ahead of me.
Blood.
I need to hold on. I want to lead you. Hey, let me do this like this. Look. Because that's a Hoover shit.
Was blood,
before it was Cuz and Crip, it was young blood of blood.
Blood and blood.
What that mean?
If you was under 21, you was young blood. If you was 21, you was considered blood. And it meant like somewhere down the line, we could be kinfolks. You could be my first cousin, my second cousin, my third cousin, my uncle.
We fam.
We family.
Period, point blank. We
same sheets, different linen.
Yes, sir.
Different, you know, different beds. But
and this before cripping.
Man, had nothing to
this
do
before Cuz. It had nothing to do with nothing. This before Bloods was Bloods and what they doing, right?
If you was a gang member, put it like this. If you was a gang member from when this shit started, your first words was blood.
Yeah.
Really
yeah.
blood.
On that note, man, I can remember my uncle saying to me, "Come here, young blood. They fresh out the joint." Yeah. We lived on 78 Hoover and Fig. What's up, young blood? Motherfucker buffers, young blood. This like 74, 75. I'm telling you what I remember. Yeah, you feel me? See, your time before my time. but that's what I recall.
This shit go back. The word
I remember young blood before Crip or blood,
back.
you know, and no disrespect.
Right. Yeah, no disrespect.
No disrespect. We just talking about the culture.
Culture, where it comes
and this
from,
what this about. This culture, man. The origins and shit, the culture and shit. So damn, you said that too.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how you address, and that's how you address the other individuals.
And it was love. It was just it was black.
Yeah.
You know, like now, a lot of people don't even know that that word has a meaning.
I'm gonna tell you something, homie. Before we get you, when you grab that motherfucker like this, homie, and when you move, let it move, let it groove with you, homie.
Like a lot of
I'm gonna tell you,
a lot of motherfuckers don't even understand the word blood has a real black meaning.
It's an acronym, ain't it?
Yeah, acronym.
It's an acronym.
There you go.
Like Crips is an acronym. Community Revolutionary in Progress.
It could be
and Bloods is oh man.
Man, it could be community. It was either rebellious, revolutionary. It had the R had different meanings to different people. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was based on the same thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
man, I got it in my
days,
shit.
You know, like now, the black community is the only community that don't have an army.
But speak on it.
Like the white man got Navy, Air Force, Marines, Army, Green Berets, National Guards. Spanish people's got an army. Filipinos got an army. Blacks is the only one don't have an army. So our army was supposed to be the Black Panthers.
That's right.
That was dubbed a right-wing organization by the United States government.
Let me stop you. Hold on, Lil John. Before we get because people got to understand the correlation of what you're talking about. You know, you're saying, man, in our culture, before it was gang banging and anything, man, you know, we address one another's as
Black
blood.
Power.
We was
Black
blood.
Power.
You know what I mean? Black power. You know what I'm saying? That unity. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying now, though, is not disconnected. It's connected. What they got to understand is what you're speaking to. We at that time, when that was going on, we was in a conscious state.
Oh yeah,
it was about unity.
Unity, Black Power.
Yeah.
It's when you seen the black fishes, the little Afro pics with the black fish on them.
Real talk.
You know what I'm talking
real
about?
Talk. With it. Had that motherfucker inside of your head.
You had that picture. You wasn't no man. You wasn't with it.
But those people saw that as
a threat,
issue,
a threat,
and so
a threat, because it's like the black man is structured to where we survivors, bro.
Come on,
you could drop black people in the jungle.
Ain't nothing like us.
You can drop black people in the jungle, homie.
Ain't nothing like us, homie.
And we gonna find a way to either control that jungle,
survive,
or we gonna learn how to move through that jungle.
Real shit.
And really, still to survive. We gonna adapt, homie. We like chameleons, homie. You feel me? And people, they ain't gonna keep saying white people, but people don't like unity and power in the same sentence.
Especially with
look at the Malcolm X movie.
Especially with us.
What the police said to Malcolm X when he said
this man got too much power.
No, it's too much power for one black man.
Yeah. Same thing.
One black man. But they gotta put black in there.
Yeah, not man, but
black
man.
Black man. Not a man.
So,
black man.
And that was the ideal, that was the mindset with them when it came to Black Unity, the Panther Party or whatever.
Your boy Huey P. Newton and my other boy.
George Jackson. Stokey.
No, it's
Carmichael.
I can't call his name because I always
Bobby Seale.
Bobby Seale.
Okay.
Bobby Seale.
Okay.
They seen how Bobby Seale and Huey was putting people together and making them wake up.
Yes, sir.
And want to rise and be independent. They always tell us, go back to where you come from, be independent.
Yeah.
But if you check their history, we got 3 or 4 cities where they just wiped out. That was all black owned.
Absolutely.
And now they lakes.
What they call chocolate cities at the time.
Yeah, now they lakes.
Yeah.
And if you can scuba dive and go to the bottom, you're gonna see buildings, cars, the whole everything up under them lakes, bro.
They flooded them out. Yeah.
That kind of takes us to when they knocked the Panthers down. Once the government can dub you as a threat, say a terrorist threat, a white wing group, where they feel threatened,
Mm-hmm.
they got the power to move on you. Which
to orchestrate against you. Yeah.
Which can bring us to the word and the organization of Crip.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? The Crips was really a spinoff of the Black Panther movement.
Party. All right.
The party, the movement, whatever. Therefore, you got the word underground.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stand for no gang.
Yeah. Hold on.
Tubman type shit.
Cat hit me with the underground became because we went to this party in this basement was under this house and it was underground. But that ain't what it was.
That ain't what it was. You got to go back to slavery.
Harriet Tubman.
When Harriet Tubman was making her move, the way she was moving, it was considered the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
If you wasn't in her group, you didn't even know where that railroad would be. She kept changing it. It'd be here.
Where the depots was, where you stopping or going, the whole nine.
She kept it going.
Yeah.
She never kind of went back to the same underground twice.
Mm.
Like if she moved some people this day, the next day the grunt
she wouldn't do that.
There.
Not even that month, maybe. Yeah.
So the word underground was not affiliated to gangs to at least the 70s. At least.
Okay.
The 70s.
Coming up, man. Can you recall the Watts riots or the residual effects of the Watts riots or the Black Uprising is what I like to call it?
Man,
do you recall that?
Yeah, the Watts riot to me was like it was kind of like black people that got kind of tired, getting pushed around. So they tried to stand up. You understand what I'm saying? To the authority, the white authorities. But
this abuse.
They were just tired of the police brutality.
Yeah.
And police doing what they want to do. They had really kind of, I'm trying to think, had they already wiped out the Black Panthers?
Not then. 65, I think, when that occurred.
The Ross Wild, I thought the Ross Wild was
65.
65,
yeah.
The Panthers, I think they downed them.
They got dismantled about
66, 67.
Maybe 67, 68.
67,
they was on them. They was on them, man, like wasn't nobody business.
So therein lies when the Panthers went down, we didn't have nobody to represent us.
Right.
So that's where community, you want to call it rebellious,
resource, probably whatever,
independent people.
Right. Did that start before the dismantlement by the government of the Panthers or after?
With
it, so it was a spinoff after the fact.
After the fact that the Panthers was gone and black people had nobody to turn to, kind of like a Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson. Now we always keep somebody to.
So when Martin got assassinated, they had Jesse.
That's so when the Panthers got assassinated.
Wasn't as strong, but
we had the Crip version.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Which is an acronym. Also. Yeah.
So when the media got wind that it was an organization being ran underground, they started trying to come around and infiltrate it. But all the grown people that was from there would tell them, no, ain't no such thing
as
that organization. In fear of backlash from the United States government and the police department and your boy,
he and my boy.
FBI dude. J. Edgar.
The cool thing about him,
J. Edgar was knocking everything
J. Edgar
down.
had color in him.
Yeah.
A lot of people think he was a cracker.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no disrespect, but
a
lot of people thought he was white.
Yeah.
Color.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of self-hate right there being,
Yeah, but he had power, so he couldn't act black.
Exactly.
Because what would they say?
He would lose
Too
that
much
power.
For what?
One black
man.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's how that came about.
Well, wait a minute. Let me get back to this. Hold on. So we're talking about is 65 Watts riot and shit. Do you remember, for instance, that occurring the Black Rebellion in South Central? Tanks.
Oh yeah, that's when they
shit in elementary
that's kind of like
schools
one of the
and shit.
that's kind of like not really the first time, but one of the big times when they called in the
National Guard.
National Guards.
And so they commandeered elementary schools.
All that.
And shut schools down. You couldn't go get education. Kids couldn't get education because they decided,
on the school property.
Yeah. You saw that shit?
Yeah, they came.
That's deep.
They came with it.
That's deep.
Curfew. You couldn't be on the streets.
Almost martial law.
Yeah.
That's
real
deep.
Serious.
That's deep.
It's always to oppress.
See, that part I didn't know.
Their job is to oppress.
Absolutely.
And matter of fact, we're speaking on the blood word, that's in there. One of them O's is for oppressed.
Oh shit! You just fucked the D is against destruction.
Destruction.
Oh my God!
One of them O's is for oppressed. Somebody blacks. Something. That's all in there, bro. That's what people don't know. That blood word is a real powerful and
it's
original
a powerful
black
meaning,
word,
man. It's a meaning to that.
That's a real black word.
Real shit.
And if you grew up and you saying you were OG down and you never said blood, chances you being an OG is slim and none, bro.
That's some bullshit.
Slim and none.
Yeah.
If you could tell me you never said blood, you ain't no original, nothing.
Right.
I can tell you that right now. If
Straight up.
you never said blood in your life, you're not original.
Okay, and the meaning was or is, well, there's one: brotherly love overrides and destruction. Yeah. Brotherly love overrides and destruction. So that was the acronym for Bloods. You know, that's just one. I think there's another somewhere in here, but that's the one I ran into, man, and that made more sense. You know what I'm saying? Brotherly love overrides and overcomes destruction. That's deep, man. This is the mid to late 60s. This shit is going on.
It's going.
This shit's going on. So
it's ugly right now. Black people don't have no army. They don't have no big brother type thing going. Yeah. So they scrambling.
No structure.
Yeah, no structure.
Yeah.
All the dudes that's older than me, everybody's scrambling.
Come on.
So now it's like, okay, well, let's start some community, republic, independent people. That's what it started as. But as I told you, when the United States government dubbed it as like a right-wing terrorist group, they changed the republic to rebellious.
So
they done that.
Not republic, but the R became rebellious.
Rebellious. Just prove
is that same as revolutionary?
Revolutionary. That type. They took it. They
a revolution in progress.
Yeah, they took it from some like a cool little thing, just trying to help, and turned it into like just basically
a terrorist organization.
Terrorist organization, so they could tear it down.
Yeah.
So that's why you had all these people denying that it was even in existence.
Right.
That's why I say, that's why I say again, that's where you get the word underground.
Okay.
That's where underground come from. Don't come
so they had to go. We had to go underground.
It was a movement that was like a secret society. Underground stood for secret society. Put it like that.
Okay.
It don't come from no underground Crips.
So you got these two things, Crip, not really meaning what cats think it means. You got underground, not meaning what cats think it means. Yeah. You know, it's different, connotations and meaning for them. Right.
Taking something and running with it. It's like taking some fame and running with it.
Yeah.
Like how you got down.
Not really understanding
how I'm not gonna disrespect nobody, but it's like how you got dudes that say 35, 40 years old, they can go, as we say, join the gang. And you can get on some favoritism because of what you can do for that gang. And it makes that gang look better. Oh, they got this, they got that, they got the line on this. They took out the soldierism.
We got some of those, yeah.
They took out the soldierism and put in favoritism.
Okay.
You feel me? So now it's like,
hold on though. Would that apply even to family?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
just want to put that would apply.
That's like
boom.
Yeah, but that's like your mom's. That's like your mom's having, say, 13 kids, and she tell you all the time, "This is my favorite." When in reality, all her kids should be her favorite.
Oh yeah. Out of 13, she got one.
She got one favorite kid. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that structure was tore down when they kind of not just knocked the Black Panthers down. Now we get another organization. You knock that down. That's when we start getting the single politicians, Martin, Malcolm,
to represent
Elijah
the population.
Muhammad. Somebody got to stand up for us.
Marshall and a whole lot of
Marshall,
people wasn't shit, didn't mean shit. So remember Bunchy Carter?
Yeah.
You remember what happened to him? I think he was assassinated. This is my opinion. Karanga.
Yeah, but see,
the guy that was with us.
It ain't no think assassination.
But, you know,
it just can't be proven.
It's like careful.
It's like the police say, or something like that. They say, it ain't what you know is what you can prove.
What you can prove.
So you can accuse me of doing some shit, but if you can't prove it, I ain't do it.
There's just an accusation.
Even if I go take 12 in the box and they tell me not guilty,
I
ain't do it. But then on the back end, once you find me guilty, I could not guilty. I can tell you I done that. There's nothing you can do to me.
Yeah, ain't no double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
Yeah, I got you.
So
I got you.
At the end of the day,
so I brought up Bunchy Carter because my understanding is that Bunchy Carter had a line on gangs at the time.
Yeah,
Figueroa Boys,
Outlaws.
Thank you, Outlaws.
Chain Gang.
He had an end with him. They respected him. They listened to him, and the fear was he was finna get this
army, basically.
Thank
army.
You. I'm looking for the right word. I'm trying to.
This world ain't ready for a black ran army.
It ain't.
Too many black people together is too strong, bro.
Spook sat by the door. When you just said that, made me think about that book.
Together scare white people.
Get
on an airplane.
Greenlee.
Get on an airplane with 5 black people right now.
And what's gonna happen?
They gonna look at you like you got a towel on your head. No disrespect, but they gonna look at you like you got a towel on your head.
You're not gonna make that flight.
Hey, hold on. They gonna shut it down.
Greenlee. Hey, and this for Akeem for your book club, man. Spook that sat by the door. Check that out, man. Put that on your book club list, man. Check it out. Real shit. Yeah. So, damn.
Yeah. Real shit. Real shit. It go way back to.
It's deeper than what we think.
Politics and all that was way before gang activities. When kind of like when the last revolution, as they want to call it, got squashed, we still didn't have nothing. So we was already looking for something to grab onto. Now, if you want to jump forward to how it's narrowed down to one person starting the Crip gang, in my opinion, that's not true either.
Raymond Washington?
Basically. And I got nothing against Raymond.
Well, what if Raymond they say, well, it wasn't just Raymond Washington, it was Tookie and one other individual. That doesn't matter.
Nah.
Why?
We're gonna go to history books. You know what Christopher Columbus is, right?
A lie. Yeah, he discovered America when it already existed.
Okay, but how did they say he discovered it? What did he do?
He supposed to sell some,
sailed on a boat,
right?
Pulled up on
some motherfuckers that nobody else know about.
But he the only one that was America.
Yeah. He claimed that. Yeah.
So how he discovered it when it was people, when you got off your bus, it was already boat, he was already talking to people.
Right. And already in existence.
So now we're gonna go back to Raymond.
So back to Crip.
Now understand this. Nothing against Raymond. Raymond was a good nigga, a down nigga. He stood for it, and he did it.
Okay.
But in my opinion, we didn't start the gang Crips. No individual started the gang Crips. So ask me who started it.
Well, let me hit you with this. So I'm asking you who started. Was it the Panther Party or was it the government?
The government.
How so?
The government had to dub it as something bad so they could tear it down.
So what the Panthers had as community resources, whatever, the government said we're gonna twist that.
But that's two different parties. That's two different parties. We don't want to mix that up.
Right. The Panthers.
Black Panthers was the Black Panther
own entity.
Them niggas was on some. We got the right to bear arms.
Man,
we ain't got
people,
to listen to y'all. We don't need
right.
y'all. We can police our own community.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all want to get down? Let's get down right now.
That's the Panther Party.
That's the Panther Party. You could affiliate the Panther Party with Malcolm. Any means necessary.
Okay. In terms of get down.
Get down.
Gotcha.
Martin Luther would have been a Crip. Let's talk.
Hey, peace, brother. Peace treaty, whatever that. Right.
Smack me. I'm just gonna turn my other cheek and keep talking to you.
Yeah.
Malcolm say you smack me, I'm smacking you back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna smack you twice.
Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna take you down.
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna take you down. Let's get to the good part.
Yeah.
So now I want to clarify it again. Got nothing against Raymond Washington and what he stood for and what people believe in their opinion to be true. But I'm gonna put it back to, we'll go back to Christopher Columbus. Raymond Washington at this time is 15 years old. I'm gonna say it again. Raymond Washington is 15 years old. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this Crip thing, it's already grown people in it. It's already grown men in it, grown women in it. So how can he get the credit for starting it?
It's an entity you said it already existed.
It already existed. It's like Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yeah,
it's like Raymond Washington.
It already existed.
It already existed.
It already existed.
But where I feel people get it twisted at is that he's the first individual in their eyes to say, I'm a Crip, and own up to it when everybody else was denouncing it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, you know what?
So
I get
now,
I get
once they had it on record that it is an organization or underground movement or whatever, they dubbed it as a gang so they could tear it down.
Okay. Wait a minute though, Lil John. That story have been told by individuals. We're not talking about Crip. We're talking about Crips. With that, any correlation?
Crips,
CRIB. From the cradle to the grave. See what I'm saying? There's two connotations.
See, I grew up in the 70s.
Before it was Crip, though.
Yeah, before
they're saying it was Crip.
Nah, I don't.
No, I mean, I'm you know,
saying
I wasn't there.
To this is my point. This what I want to get across. You can't discover nothing or start nothing that's already been done.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, if we sitting at this table, we can come up with an original something that has never been done on this earth. We millionaires right now.
Hey, real shit.
If we could come up with something right now, put together
shit.
right now that ain't never been done.
But the fact of the matter ain't nothing new.
Facebook, Amazon, on and on. They rich. That shit that ain't never been done till they done it. You feel me? Okay. So now what I'm trying to explain to, and like I want to say it again, there's no smut on Raymond, period. He was dubbed that title by the United States government.
The founder of the
Crips. With a backlash to be able to tear down that organization. Because I'm going to say it again, was no grown people was owning up to that. He was a 15-year-old boy that didn't know no better. It ain't like he was some dude walking around like, yeah, it's Crip. You know what I'm saying? We tearing shit up. That organization wasn't built for that. It was built to serve the black community on like legal rights and you know, or whatever. Society, you know, look out for each other.
Needs, whatever.
About you know,
right.
Your light due, they got you. Your rent due, we
right,
got you.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Legal
it wasn't
age,
no organization where niggas was grouping up, going to tear nothing up. Once it was dubbed as a gang, then it took form to that. So now everybody that didn't like the police, didn't like the government, was saying, I'm a Crip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a Crip. You feel where I'm going? So now you can't just put that title on one dude.
Okay.
Because now it took off to where everybody that don't like the police, the government, the white man.
So even Raymond Washington, let me jump in. So even then, at that point, Raymond Washington wasn't professing to first be a Crip rather than a Crip.
That word Crip.
Listen, from what I understand, it was Crip first, CRIB. the P came as a typo, and some reporters report from the killing of a politician's son at the Hollywood Palladium.
Like I said, bro.
No, I'm
just saying. I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
The crib shit is. It was really like, I don't know how to say it. Like the government always got something on the back end. Like
I don't disagree with you,
watch this, bro. This cell phone. When this cell phone came out, we thought that was the greatest thing since peanut butter.
It ain't.
Now they can
we
tell
realize,
me where I'm at.
Yeah, we realize.
They can tell me I can turn the motherfucker off. They can turn it on.
Yeah,
I can erase messages. Right. They can go in there and get them.
Right.
All that's on the back end.
Right.
Whenever they feed us something, we don't never look at the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Look how, oh, weed is legal. Oh, I'm blowing. Now
looking at
weed like drunk driving.
Yeah.
Now the police can walk up to the car and say, "Oh, I smell weed. Everybody out this motherfucker." But when it first happened, when they first feed it to you, it's gravy and rice. It's rice and gravy, homie. But then you gotta always watch the government because he always got something on the back end, bro.
Yeah.
So now, when you say the word crib in the typo, that's just some shit they probably made up, bro. You cannot trust the United States government when it comes.
Let me clarify. When they started, these dudes started gang banging, it wasn't Crip originally. That's what they're saying. Originally, it was Crip. Crip, the P in place of the B was a typo by a reporter after the death of a politician's son at the Hollywood Palladium. He wrote the report, and instead of saying the Cribs, he said the Crips. And I don't know.
Like I said,
this
bro,
is how
this is my opinion. So when I hear stuff like that, bro, it's like, excuse me, it's like I always gotta think to myself, what do they got? What do they stand to gain out of saying
that?
What do they stand to gain out of typo?
Another. But then what do you say to individuals who said, man, yeah, before we was Crips, we were Cribs? Individuals.
I mean, like I said, bro,
I'm just,
I'm not gonna doubt it, but I never heard that term.
Okay.
Cribs.
Okay. Cribs.
And when the reporter asked Raymond Washington that day, he didn't ask you, was you a Crib?
He said Crip.
He said, are you a member of the Crip organization?
We rockin' the orange, we bangin' the H. We loadin' bananas, my team is some eggs. Don't aim for the body, we aim for the face. All rapid fire when we come to spray. One nation of groovers, so watch what you say. Bang for my hoovers.